this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch, I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself, may I feel take away myself, may I feel hide like a thief in the night, may I forget out of sight, may I feel take away myself, take away myself, I have to utilize I will, show the eye a clean pair of heels. I say, been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a masochist who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you off me way to the core. Sayonara, the hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Stand up for the body, girl, let me take away ourselves. Take away ourselves. That good body, girl, let me take away ourselves.
Greetings, greetings, kings and queens. Welcome to another Real Stuff podcast. And this is Franco. I'll be linking up with Flavius in a few minutes as he get ready for what we call Purple Day today. Yesterday, we welcome members from Kingston College, 1964 and 65 Manning Cup teams. So, Flavius and I going to hear their story today. They're considered the greatest schoolboys football team of all times. So we're going to give you some music and then link up with Flavius. And of course, if you're in Florida, welcome. It's a beautiful day outside. Don't know how long it's going to be like this, but I know it's going to be hot. So we want the sunshine. Patrick Billings, tell them.
Ooh, oh baby. Ooh, oh darling. You never know when you fall in love.
Hi, this is Pam Hall.
Just so long love will last. No.
This is your very own sports, music, and lifestyle podcast with Flavius and Franco.
This morning I woke up too fast. My love was gone with no goodbye. No, I sat there wondering where I went wrong. Then I cried. Bring back the sunshine. I'm getting tired of all this rain all the time coming down. Bring back the sunshine. Bring back the days when you were mine, oh mine, surely mine. Once I found me a special girl. She made the clouds all disappear. But I took her loving for granted. Now here comes the tears. Here comes the tears. Bring back the sunshine. I'm getting tired of all this rain all the time coming down. Bring back the sunshine. Bring back the days when you were mine, oh mine. Bring back the days when you were mine. Bring back the days when you were mine. You never know when you fall in love. Just so long love would last. No, you keep on hoping it all works out for the best. This morning I woke up too fast. My love was gone with no goodbye. No, I sat there wondering where I went wrong. Did I cry? Bring back the sunshine. I'm getting tired of all this rain all the time coming down. Bring back the sunshine. Bring back the days when you were mine, oh mine. Bring back the days when you were mine. Bring back the days when you were mine. Bring back the days when you were mine, oh mine. Bring back the days when you were mine. Bring back the days when you were mine.
Flavius, welcome.
Welcome.
What's happening in your neck of the woods this morning?
All I'm seeing is sunshine. Not much rain has been happening.
Bring back the
But-
sunshine.
Yeah, sunshine is here. Yeah, man.
That's good.
I never heard anything exceptional happening yesterday on the news.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard anything like that. So
Say we have no news here. No, we call it scattered news, whatever.
no, I'm not. I'm trying to remember what I heard.
But other than
I don't.
Other
No,
than
I don't. We seem to be all right. I mean, people are talking about the whole idea of the not testing and the tourism. Yeah, what has happened is that apparently what Jamaica has done for the tourism, they have created what they call corridor, a corridor for tourists, and they must not leave that corridor. But they found that some of them were going outside the corridor.
Okay.
So what the tourism ministry is doing now, or have done, is to put together how do they call it? Police force, guard force, whatever. Some people to monitor that corridor. Police type thing to make sure that they stay in line. But they don't necessarily mix with everybody.
Okay.
So I guess that is some form of control that they will have. Because when they come in now, if they have it, then it's more restricted.
Okay.
So I would suppose that these new set of police, or what you call them, would be well attired to protect themselves. You know, as far as the COVID is concerned.
Okay.
I think it's something like that will happen. So that's one of the major development. And then there are people talking about the whole food security, and the food must be part of the tourism product. That means the hotels need to buy more from the Jamaican farmers.
Absolutely.
Oh yes, definitely.
Supply, you have to support them, especially in this time.
Yeah, man, I'm supposed to be buying like even 80 to 90% of what them use from farmers in Jamaica. That's a way we can develop and grow.
Yeah, man. It's always wonder, the man them who are the suppliers though to the hotels, and in time like this, they have a wicked background in their background. And in times like this, how do they survive? And the hotels still take product, which I doubt it, because who them going to sell it to and give it to?
No, but since the thing is open up and tourists are coming, then the hotels will stop, so they are telling the farmers to keep planting, and they're doing some other stuff to take the produce from the farmers, whether it be hotel or wherever, to make sure that the farmers are okay.
I see.
And I think that is really, really wonderful. I don't think you can go wrong with something like that if it is done properly and equitably, It's very important that it is done that way.
True.
Yep. But if we don't do that, we're in trouble.
Things have to roll, people have to eat, but I just think these heads of government are too quick to open up back, the country. And especially here. And the reason why I say that is because we never get a chance to take our time slowly and open up back, They open up back like gyms and restaurants and salons and all of them things there. And of course, people who say, boy, them their home for so long and them want a year do, you ain't gonna dead. No, you're gonna dead.
I cannot understand like the salons and the barbers, because right now I need a serious haircut.
Well, you just ball your head. Just go in and, take your scissors and cut as much as you can. And if you have a razor, shave down. Because, who will go see? You know, go outside.
I want a shear so I can just shear it off. That is my thing.
A good thing I go ball it anyway, because we don't have no time for barber.
Right.
No, but on a serious note, that's the thing will happen. Other states open up, and things seems to be progressing. But when you look at it now, 39 states, have the virus spreading around, and the biggest one now is Florida. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And then the guys who are run the show, they keep talking a whole bag of bullshit. As if, that's the talking point. People are going to accept it. Some people accept it because, they are part of the system with them. So them accept it. But the reality is...
I think they missed the boat and them can't really say it.
Because of money. The reality is... because of the money, make them open up, and figure said, America economy won't crash. Trust me tell you that. It not go crash.
Yeah, but the money, eventually it can cost them more.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You need in order for the machine to run, you need life, healthy bodies. You understand?
That's what I'm saying.
It'll cost them more now.
Yeah, then cost them more.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Them more now, but them figures say it'll cost them more if them close.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for them business, every month I have to deal with my own economy now. Cause looking at things, it don't make sense. You deal with them people. I work with them. To deal with my own system. But anyway, we have a good show this morning, right? You call it Purple Day.
Yeah, I would think so. Yes.
Oh, you would think so. Where's your faith? See me a try. I
don't need faith. I don't need faith. I am a fortist. I don't need faith.
So you don't think so? You know, say it's gonna be good.
I know that. I know that.
Yes, I should think so.
I'm just troubling you.
Trouble me? No, sir. Hey, there's two. You see the think and the believe. Them two words there, two words I mean I really go with. Let
me tell you. I have the Fortis blood running through me now, so
good for
it's
you.
It's a Fortis, celery, non-protest.
Good for you.
But never yield. We don't have that type of problem. We don't have that, We are winners from the beginning.
Have the fighting spirit.
Oh yeah. Every time we jump right back up, man.
Hard man for that, huh?
Oh yeah.
Well, we know we have the fighting spirit. Yeah, that we know for sure. But
that we have, my friend. That we have.
Before we go in a year, did you know? Let me just lively it up a little bit for you, all right?
Yeah, man.
All right, with Sharon Forrester, Bagwire.
Okay. Yes.
Keep on loving me so Bagwire. I met a boy the other day, got the sweetest loving ever come my way. Do anything I say when he loves me this way. The only thing I say is, oh mama, keep on loving me so Bagwire. Oh mama, keep on loving me so Bagwire. You got Bagwire in it, so wonderful. You got Bagwire in it, so wonderful. Bagwire is so wonderful. All I can say is, oh mama, keep on loving me so Bagwire. Oh mama, keep on loving me so Bagwire. Look me with it tone, dee tone a break. Man, you better run come, cause I need a fix. Man, you better run come, cause I need a fix. I feel it, ooh, Miss Bagwire. Oh mama, Miss Bagwire. Oh mama, Miss Bagwire. Oh mama, Miss Bagwire. He got Bagwire in it, so wonderful. Mr. Bagwire in it, so wonderful. He got Bagwire, so wonderful. I met a boy the other day, got the sweetest loving ever come my way. Do anything I say, but when he loves me this way, the only thing I say is, oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, keep on loving me so Bagwire. And you look me with it tone, dee on a breeze. Man, you better run come, cause I need a fix. Man, you better run come, cause I need a fix. I sing it, ay, 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 ay.
This is your very own sports, music, and lifestyle podcast with Flavius and Franco. Welcome.
Yes. Once again, welcome to the Real Stuff Podcast. And in case you're just joining us, I want to let you know that this morning, inside our chat room, will be none other than the purple and white champions of 1964 and 65. Yes, they dubbed them or they considered the greatest teams of all times. So it go, Flavius?
Yes, definitely so.
All right.
I'm hearing that on everybody's lips.
So what do you have for us on Did You Know?
Okay, since we're going to talk about, we're having the purpose joining us, I'm going to talk a little about the Manning Cup.
All right.
So they will be talking about the Manning Cup, but I'm just going to give you some statistics that can understand what is happening. And we're going to be looking on just four top teams, which would be Jamaica College, St. George's College, Kingston College, and Wolmers. It seems that the Manning Cup started in 1909. That's the first time Jamaica College won.
Yeah.
And they won it for a number of years. And then St. George's was, in between, and Wolmers a few. But 1909, Kingston College was not in existence. Kingston College came into existence 1925, the year that Wolmers won the Manning Cup. But surprisingly to me, Kingston College fielded the first team in 1928. I don't know, they could take 3 years and have a team. So Jamaica College won the competition 11 times before KC started to play.
Okay.
St. George's won it 3 times, and Wolmers won it 4 times. Now, if we just look at what happens today, what is happening present. Today, this will show that Jamaica College has won the Manning Cup 30 times, 3-0. St. George's College 22 times. And Wolmers 10 times.
Okay.
And Kingston College 15 times. Now, we have to understand that St. George's, Wolmers, and Jamaica College were playing Manning Cup before KC was in existence. So if we take that into consideration and we start the counting from when KC played in the first year, Jamaica College would have won 19 times. St. George would have won 19 times, so they tied. And Wolmers would have won 6 times.
Hot up the phone.
Let me just get this number from.
Yeah, man, do your thing in the meantime. Yes, continue, Flavy.
Yeah, man. So I'm saying that if we take the numbers from when KC played the first year and count from there to now, Jamaica College would have won 19 times, St. George's 19 times, Wolmers 6 times, and KC 15 times. Now, it took KC 20 years to win the first cup in 1949. And they went on a rampage because after they won the first, they did 4 straight. And then they missed one, and they got 2 more straight. So in the 50s, they had 5 times out of the 10. When the 60s started, JC won 3 straight, and then KC won 3 straight. And 3 of those was the team we'll be speaking to this morning, 64 and 65 teams that never lost a game in those. Okay. Now, if you take the counting from when KC won their first title, it will work out that JC would have won 13. St. George would have won 10, and Wolmers would have won 2, and KC would have 15. So if the count started there, KC would be leading on the number of titles. I must also tell you that, I mean, it's really commendable for KC to have 15 because they never won any in the first 20 years. And they didn't win any until last year in the last 30 years. So that's 50 years they haven't won anything. And they're still way up there with the other top teams. Okay, they did 4 straight, including the first one in 49, so they did 49 to 52, and they did 57 and 58 5 times in the 50s. JC started the 60s with 3 straight, 61, 62, and 63, and then KC took over 3 straight, 64, 65, 67, 66 was cancelled. KC won 2 times in the 70s, 3 times in the 80s, no time in the 90s, and no time in the 2000s, and 1 time in the 2010. So that gives us a broad picture of what happened. The bulk of the winning has been primarily between JC, Georges, and KC. So those are the powers. We must come a very far forward in that list. But the KC, Georges, and JC are fairly close together. If you take it from when KC started, Georges and JC are 4 ahead. Okay. You know? So that is it for the stats today. At least this will give us a better understanding when we speak to the purpose today.
Yeah, man.
As to what, whatever.
Absolutely, absolutely. So for those of you who didn't know, now you know.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I love it. Good stats anyway. Good stats.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, can't ball about that.
Yeah.
Getting ready to link up with members from the 1964 and 1965 Kingston College team, considered the greatest team of all times.
This is Pam Hall, and I'm inviting you to hang out with Flavius and Franco on the Real Stuff podcast. They're such great company.
There is always a sign, but life a fig one round them. It a fig one, my friend. Them are no clean. Them bad mind. It easy if you know, cause there is always a sign, but life a fig one round them. It a fig one, my friend. Just be careful when you're touching on the street, because the vultures them hungry and a look meat for eat. Be careful when you're rolling on the street, because the shot of them not even a pure shot of beat. And them a get casket and breathe. But me a big mass, I got no give them no chance to eat. Cause the youth them off for school, and mama off for eat. And the mission when me dip on round and not complete. Them are not clean, them bad mind. It easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one round them. It a fig one, my friend. Them are not clean, them bad mind. It easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one round them. Hey, well me say Bonnie and Bobo them a brother. Hey, Bonnie work hard but Bobo him a taker. Me want him tell him put him up together. Hey, him say culture me a for rich, me a climb up the ladder. Me hear him buck up in a bad weather. Yo, because him this a wicked man from over the border. See, they know him little brain scatter. Yo, them are no clean, them bad mind. It easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one round them. It's a fig one, my friend. Them are no clean, them bad mind. It easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one round them. It's a fig one, my friend. Yo, cause you mat your mark and mess you look down to done. And don't forget to send praises to the man. Your heart a fi clean, your a fi carry clean hand. Fi rally round Jaja salvation. Them are no clean, them bad mind. It easy if you know, cause there is always a sign. But life a fig one round them. It a fig one, my friend.
Seat upon the throne of glory. About Tarragon, tell you a true story. That'll make the mythical night and Davon Silver.
Wishing you was I filled with happiness.
What a mercy, yeah.
With love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs, yeah. And every fence was warm like a tree seed.
What a monster!
And the rivers of love you were plant, yeah. Your promise will make me taste to surrender. Angel Lord, you're especially sent, yeah. Wish you the best and filled with happiness.
Murder!
From Sir with love, yeah. This for your queen, go on, fulfill your dreams. More kisses and hugs,
Yo,
yeah.
the woman forget to conquer. She forget the woman. Now watch those steps, she delicate woman. Forget tights and respect one. Mother, sister, don't let me tell you.
Yes, indeed. We're here.
Yeah.
One more time. Flavius, take it away.
Yeah, good morning, listeners. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes.
Today, we are really honored to have members of the Kingston College 1964 and 1965 Manning Cup team, and they'll be chatting with us today. Before I go any further, I must declare that I did attend Kingston College. Right? and I did so at the same time that we were discussing today.
Yeah, Robertina.
I wasn't on the field at that time, but I was in the stands, cheering away.
I was a baby.
And I know these two gentlemen very well.
Yeah.
So, without any further ado, I'll pass it on to Neville and Mouse. Mouse.
Yeah, Mouse. Yeah, Mouse. Hello.
Hello, yes, Flavia. This is Mouse Brown. What's up?
Yeah, man. I remember who Flavius is, right?
If I remember?
No? Yeah, who Flavius is, yes.
Yes, I remember who Flavius is.
The one who never made the team.
All the description.
The one who never made the team.
You remember Sites and Services, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is not an interview. This is a chat session. So over to you guys. Tell us the story.
The 1964 and 65 team. I was a baby. I was about 3 and 4 years old. So I heard the stories that you guys are the greatest team of all times when it comes to schoolboy football.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm Neville Oxford back again. Mouse was on the line.
Yes, Neville.
I didn't.
So tell us the story of the 1964 and 1965 team, because they say you guys are the greatest team ever put together.
All right. Well, we'll start at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
The coach we had was Mr. George Thompson, a famous George Thompson. A lot of people don't know George Thompson actually was born in Colombia, but came to Jamaica as a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't know George T. captained the Jamaica football team in '62. So it started. Yeah, man, I'm going to get a history lesson this morning.
Right.
And so he actually, the first team he coached was Excelsior in 1963, and I think they should have won as well, but I think they goofed off the last match, I think, against Calabar, and they lost by 1 point. Then he against George had to come back home to KC, because George is also a KC old boy.
Okay.
So it started where we actually started training from, I would say from about June. For the Manning Cup, usually starts in about September. But the difference that George brought, because George, like the Brazilian, Brazil actually won in 62, 58 and 62. So he introduced the 4-2-4 to us, and we played 4-2-4, similar to the Brazilian style. And the difference now for schoolboy, every man had a ball.
Okay.
Every single man had a ball. That was a rarity in schoolboy football, because you see about 5 or 6 balls and they do the exercises. But everybody, you stressed on ball control.
Yeah.
If you cannot play for George T team if you don't have ball control, stress that. So everybody, before he actually came, because at that time he was working at KIG. So we down at KC from 2:30. But first we did the weight training. Another famous man, Mr. Youngster Goldsmith.
Yeah.
I don't think you must have heard of him.
Mr.
G, man.
I had the pleasure of getting some weights training from Mr. G.
Yeah, man.
When I was going to start.
Yes. You know the link now. But Mr. G wasn't people thought it was bulky weight, it's repetitive weight.
Yeah.
It's not, people think we're bulking out, but no, when Mr. G said weight 1, that hamstring not going to pull.
Yeah.
And he subsequently left KC for a while and went to Stats.
Yes.
Now, who brought him to Stats? A man named Isaac Henry, who used to teach at KC.
Okay.
And understood the whole thing. You understand? The win-win situation. Okay, so we doing weight training first. And then after that, we go ball work. This is even before George T reach.
Yeah.
Now, when George T come now, we go into the technical aspects of the game. And another thing, George T give people books to read about the great players of the past. I got a book on Garincha.
Yeah.
Garincha usually say the left back, the right foot, Shelley. So sometimes I don't go in, I go out inside instead of outside.
Okay.
So you with me, and him is a student of the game. So everybody have them routine.
You know, I was watching that two match this morning, 1958 and 1962 Brazil team.
Yes, man, them it was big.
I was watching those on YouTube this morning.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So you see where we start. We coming. All of the players them are coming as students of the game. Now the team itself had a high quotient of intelligence. Because Tony Keys being the captain, he used to round us up even at school at break time or at lunchtime.
Yeah.
We discuss procedures, plans, how we're going to play. So that team, and then we had a nucleus of some players from the 1963 team who won the Walker Cup. Players like Tony Keys, Baldwin Fisher, Dennis Johnson. I can't remember anymore. Which came into the 64 team now with Vernon, Mouse Brown, Vernon, Bowler Moran, Offside Jackson, Jumpy Harris, Marlon Miller, the great St. Jean, Leslie Lucas, fearless goalkeeper. So we had the new class there to go places. But the big strength now, we beat every Division 1 team.
Yeah, I heard
and
about
beat them
that.
badly, you know. And I know I talk about people like Boys Town pick up a lick of 6, Railway pick up a lick of 6, YM pick up a lick of 4. And the big match now was Cavaliers and KC. And Duncan put down the car key and said, George, I bet this.
Yeah.
And when we beat mighty Cavaliers with the Welsh twins and Morty Scott and them boys, Duncan said, George, you really going to take the car? George took it for one day and gave him back. So George and Duncan were very good friends because they used to work at KIW.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to Mouse Brown a little, make him give you some inserts. All right? Yeah, man. Take it up.
Flavius, so me that tell us that Tony Keys was the captain. You that tell me about
man. Okay, Tony Keys was not only a footballer, but a sprinter as well.
Yeah.
And hurgler.
Wow.
I went to the first pen relay team that Casey went. The pen relay. Team won that. The first time I got pen relay win.
I see.
And you must have heard Billy Miller, Olympian. Silver in the 100 in 100 in 68 and 68 and 72 in Munich.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
So he was part of that, and he was also a cricketer.
All around.
And in fact, in those days, everybody, because Mickey Mouse Brown played Sunlight, Jump played Sunlight, bowlers, was a big pace bowler. So, at that time, I did track as well. Most did track, I was second in long jump in class. At champs.
So you were all
so we had both,
team.
Yeah, all around, exactly. We had pace, skill, and intelligent quotient.
Yeah. Intelligence
all right,
have to play a part.
Football is head ball, Football is angles,
Yeah, man, that's true.
If you can think you can beat it, you're going to beat the team. You have to outthink them.
Yeah.
So that the players we all are around are all thinking players.
That's good, man. That's good.
Any one of them, all the forward line, every one of them score. The link man, them bowl and mouse score.
Wow.
And even the goalkeeper score. Even that famous match when we gave Kingston Technical got 9.
The goalkeeper score the penalty.
Yeah, man. As Bailey come up and him kick it so well, right in the arc. So that team. But in sport, now we're going down to the big Brazil. It was said, that KC was playing so well that Penna came down there. Sometimes Penna is a national coach.
Yeah.
And he came down to KC it was even Jackie was there. Everybody was more or less KC was like the epicenter. Those were people called. Those matches were played at Melbourne, You said Ellison Road.
Yeah.
That's where most of the matches. If we should have been charging those people because the crowds that we had on those Saturday evenings when we're playing YMCA and
a
Boys
big place that's a cricket ground.
Yeah, man.
Melbourne cricket ground.
Man. KC has bought that. That is where KC Junior School is now.
Yeah. I know.
So that is where we actually usually train. And on Saturdays when we usually play matches, boy, the crowds were awesome. So coming into the Manning Cup, after beating most of these Division 1 teams, it was I don't mean to be cocky, but it was a more or less foregone conclusion.
Oh yeah, we had the confidence.
Yeah, man, because first match Arden get 8. The team who came second, Kingston Tech with Azikar.
So only end up giving stats 10-1. Only give stats like 1 love.
Okay, good. I like that question.
Yeah, okay.
Mikey Frey of blessed memory. Them say nobody's coming over the half line. every statsman stay behind the half line.
Okay, so them defending.
Because the match before we had given, I think we gave Excelsior 6-1 or something. And then the betting was going, so how much tax going pick up. I think he had lost the Calabar 4-1. But the thing is, Michael Frey, never forget him say, no man coming over the half line himself. And you had a guy who played on our team named Kirkwood, Pato Kirkwood's brother. He died, unfortunately. But them said, nobody come over the half line. And and so the goal is Marlon Miller, our smallest man, scored the goal,
How want to score that goal? After them have everybody behind the ball.
Yeah, man. Eventually, pressure, something must give. We hit the bar a couple of times, too. But, it goes. But it's so though. When football, if you constantly have pressure, something going to give. You don't care. That is all it is. You might get away with a draw, but something going to give. And so.
I'm back then.
But I never.
Is you guys usually have like a playoff or just the team with the most points?
No, it was league. It was league, yeah. It was a league basis that time. So you play every team, which was a good thing at that time.
Yes.
And then another famous match now, KC Georges, which at that time, But Georges had an exceptionally good team, Because Georges had Zadie, Bim Williams. I'm not sure if Mowgli played. Yeah, but they were good side, man.
How much you guys give them? 6-love to give them?
6-low, yeah. But the thing is, I've never seen this, and I talk about this. At half time, we were leading 3-low. The whole grandstand stood up for us.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in a Manning Cup match, and I've watched quite a few. The entire grandstand stood up to us.
Want to get a standing hole before the game even finished.
Yeah, man. Wow. Yeah, man. I've never seen that. That is one of the things I always remember. Yeah.
So, but
anyway.
Franco. All we're talking about now, or we're talking about is the wins and scores and whatever. But that don't tell the full story.
Why?
Because what this side had that I've never seen since, they had style.
Yes, man. The composure.
You could watch them
Patience.
all day. Them just look sweet out there.
Let me ask. Let me ask a question. It might be wild, but let me ask a question. But in those time, were they have like TV cameras, JBC?
Yeah, man. And I spoke.
Do they have any of these footage?
Look here, man. I spoke to Flavius about that. You know them wipe even the big Brazil match in KC. Wipe it. JBC. Them never have enough space. Now, can you imagine that?
Those are archives, man.
Yeah, man. Them all, not only us, them wipe some of Miss Lou things,
Oh, man. Them crazy.
Why?
Crazy, man.
Why? No, this is exactly what we're talking about. Look at it. Up to this day, we don't have a sports museum,
Yeah.
Look at a country like Jamaica, which has done so well in all sports.
A lot of sports.
There's no sports museum. Incidentally, that's like a project I'm working on.
Yeah.
We must have a sports museum. It's been long.
Wonderful. Yes.
We have to, man.
Yeah, long overdue.
We have to.
Yeah, man.
Well,
so you said,
Neville,
but no, I want to.
We are the Flavius. Maybe you never 1 minute there.
Yeah, one more thing. I want to know now the big match, KC against Brazil. The first match, they beat us 3-1.
Yeah.
But I think when we equalized, the whole stadium went away. But now the second match now, the all schools with 8 KC men.
Yeah.
And to this day, I wish should have won because I got the chance in the last minute. I went for power on the upright. And Foggy Burrows came in the changing room and shaking up and said, Oxford. He said, Jamaica history does dash in. But no, me a 16-year-old, I do.
Okay.
But that was so. Yeah, well, if normally I just roll it past it. But he said, no.
Yeah, man, that's true.
But you can say, and that was a Brazil under 23, with Edu, LSU, real though. Them guys playing Brazil 1966 team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. I remember Brazil is defending champion.
Yeah,
from 62.
From 62, yeah. Wow.
Right. All right, sir. Talk to Mickey Burner now, man. I don't want him can give you some more insight. Go on, Mickey. Hello,
Yes, sir. Welcome, man. And congrats. Let me ask you something. During those time before you guys played the Manning Cup, you had Roper Cup was around at the time?
Roper Cup came in when we were 64.
64. Yes. So did you guys play George's before Manning Cup started?
Yeah, we played against George's. We had a preseason game, and it was included in that type of situation.
Oh, what was the score? What was the score in the Roper Cup?
Well, I am not sure, but I know it had to be somewhere about 6.
6.
Against George's.
I will come back and give them 6 in the Manning Cup again.
6. Yes, 6. A lot of goals scored, and then it was very, very and they had a good team.
All right. One of the questions.
Yes.
One of the questions I have to ask, because I want to clear this up. I don't know if it's a rumor, but they said 1964 team, right? You had Alan Skill Cole, and then he was expelled from KC along with another set of good players, and they all went to Veer Technical. Is that true?
Yes. I don't know about being expelled. I know that he had transferred to Veer Technical,
To Veer Technical.
Yes, and that time Tomkinson was the coach for Veer. And apparently they probably had their minds on him because he played on our coach team together.
Yeah.
And that coach team that we played with is the same team that played in 64, 65 with the exception of Steel Cold being out.
Alright. So
we played against him down at Veer.
in the Oliver Shield.
Yes.
How much did they get?
Well, that match, very fortunately, you had Mickey Vernon there to be able to do some magic and find Neville Oxford, who headed the team.
Okay.
Never forget that, yes. So they got that down there, and then they got a trashing up by Stadium.
A trash.
Yeah.
This course supposed to be big once it says a trashing. Them get what, 7, 8?
No, it wasn't that. It was a matter of how the ball was played.
Okay.
We always had a thing about the ball is wrong. And what Derek Tomlinson thought that he had done, it couldn't compare to what we were doing. We were just having a show.
Yeah.
And, it was played at the stadium, and it was the last. So we were just showing people how to play the game, ball possession and movements off the ball,
What was the relationship with players? Seeing that you guys had a team from 64 and 65. So, must have, like a solid, togetherness. What was it like?
I tell you what, it was tremendous, because we played, a lot of us played course together. Even like Neville and myself who is here right now. And, we just sort of kept together, and the coaching thing was exceptional, and the old boys were also exceptional because they started to follow it up. I mean, it was crowd in the evening at KC, and every old boy would be able to probably give somebody a ride home, or take somebody out to get something to eat or something like that.
Yeah.
So we were together, and we are coming from courts, Remember, and there's only, I think, 1 or 2 persons who never really played on that courts team, but the courts team was exceptional.
So we had a brotherhood together.
Yes, we did, because even after the game, we would sit down and go back over the practice and so on, and a lot of the guys at the time, he was top of the line in track and field and, cricket and, so it was a genuine relationship that existed among the players.
All right. The team, which team out of all the teams, other than the defensive game that Stats play against you guys, I don't know, were you able to give them one love? Which team ever was like, say, like you said, would put up a fight during those 2 years, 64 and 65? A team ever given any problem before get the better of them?
Well, 65, when we played against Veer, we went quite a while before we started to score goal, and we started to understand, because the people were breaking in and the field and all of this stuff, because it was just roped around.
Yeah.
Yes, and they had a lot of good players. They have Skill Cole, they have Winston Earl, they have Les Brown, they had Styles. They had quite a lot of players, and they were giving people in the DaCosta Cup 7 love and all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
But when they came to play against us now, we just knew that we just had to just keep our cool, and eventually we would have gotten, one goal, and that would lead to another. But in the first match, it extended away that, we had to develop some tactics in order to have Neville Oxford score. Yes, we had a penalty. And Moran, I don't know what got in Moran's head. I don't know, but he missed. and after that, I remember precisely what happened in that second half. You know, playing in the middle of the field, you know, myself and Lloyd McLean and Noel Miller, and then Neville was always a man who was omnipresent. Whenever it comes on to scoring goal, you could depend on him. So,
Yeah, man.
we got.
I remember him as a youth, you know, when I was on Cavaliers youth team, which was minor league back then. And I used to see him, you know, and Clarence Prentice up front, you know. David Burgess, you know, young David Burgess, you know, coming up at the time, you know. Yeah, man, it was a beautiful city, you know, that those Cavaliers players back then. All right. You said...
But Mouse, let me say something. Mouse.
Yes.
During that same time period, you were also a major part of the Sunlight team.
Yes.
And Casey was well in Sunlight with cricket.
Yes, I think for one, I had three representative winners. We did track and field also, you know, and cricket and football, you know, and I played a little bit of tennis too, you know, because it was an all-round situation, you know.
Table tennis.
Lawn tennis.
Oh, lawn tennis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Casey was the king of lawn tennis, you know.
Yes, Richard Russell. Yes, Richard Russell and Lance Lumsden, and it came down, you know, I remember. Yeah, man. Casey was a champion team with
I remember the Lumsden family. Okay.
Yeah. One of Jamaica's best ever tennis player.
I know.
Yes. Richard Russell, man. Yeah, man.
But what the thing we are running on my head right now is you guys play Colts with Alan. Alan was a part of the Colts team, and then he went to Veer in '64. Yeah. Alan was considered one of the best player out of Jamaica. But are you playing against him now as a schoolboy? Was he any problem for you guys?
Yeah, well, he's always a problem, you know. You know, whether he's on your team or he's against you.
Yeah.
But I can say that he and I and Neville, we played on the same coach team. One of those coach teams that was, you know, just roving all over the place. People used to come.
Dominant team.
Come to watch the coach team play instead of going to Manning Cup over by Savannah Park. You understand? Because of the type of football that was being played. So I even understand Alan, because, you know, he and I played Sunday football together and grew up together. He was up at Emerald Road right behind Savannah Park, and, you know, we are the closest of friends, you know. So I knew everything that he thought that he could have brought against us, you know.
Oh,
but he's extraordinarily good, so he could change up on you anytime, you know.
I heard.
And
that.
then you have man, and that was one of his ball control.
Yeah, in first touch, I heard was exceptional.
Yes. I mean, like. They're not going to take you to Brazil, you know, just because, you know, you have a name, you have to come play.
Yeah.
And you never hear, you know, when he was in school, he had a chance to go away also, and then, you know, he had to stay to do his exams and so on. So, so I don't know which is the best, but I know all of us played coach together. And I can give you a thing that happened in a game up at JC.
Go on, man. I want to hear it.
I was playing outside left for the coach team all along, and the people scoring the goal was Neville Oxford, Steel Cole. Randy McLean, which is the brother of Lloyd McLean brother, and I am the outside left, and I am not scoring any goal.
And you wonder why?
Hold on, let me. somebody a call me.
All right, do your thing.
Get them out. Right.
So Flavius.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yes, Flavius. Yes.
That's true, that's
So I was playing outside left, and I was scoring seldom goals because the pattern of play and so on. So it just so happened that there was a change, and I never scored so much goal in a game. When they move me and bring me into play center forward, I all those goals that those guys were getting from like Neville and Alan Cole and so on, and myself, all of them came to me. I've never scored so much goal in a game up at JC. Yeah. But we played even when we left. Yeah, even when we left school and started playing for Jamaica, and left and even went on further to play professional football.
Yeah.
All of those things that we had learned from George Thompson in the beginning, and also Penna, because Penna used to coach us also.
Yeah.
Really assisted us in playing off and playing good football. Because that is the time that we realized that the ball was something that you were going to take, and then you block a man and then you dribble another man. But the movements of the ball, how the ball moved, and the triangular movements of the ball was something that the rest of schools could not cope with. Yeah, so. But I'm telling you, I heard him saying to you that we beat all the Division 1 teams. These are guys who are playing, not some of them, Patrick Blair, them man big and heavy.
Yeah.
And all of those schools. Yeah,
was
we played every division.
Was Santos around at the time?
Well, they weren't established at the time.
Okay.
Chongfa we used to train. I'm telling you this. We used to train under 12 or whatever it was with Penna. You see, we used to play course, and we used to go up to Penna on Saturday morning time and play football.
Penna was what, the national coach for
yes, from Brazil.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
And that was a part of where we really start to excel when we realized that we were being coached by a Brazilian coach and so on, And I tell you, when we played against the Brazil under 20 team, I remember, I was living in Wellington town at the time,
Yeah.
And the morning that day, they were practicing in the morning. It was morning workout. And a friend of mine came down to my house and told me, don't go up there. These guys are going to mash you up. Don't show up.
Don't show up.
Yes, yes. So, but we knew that, whatever the situation is, the ball is round.
Yeah.
And, we went there, and I don't know how they got away, but they did. They gave us back the trophy that they won. Because these were older guys than we were.
For the teams that won the Manning Cup with you guys on it, the goalkeepers were what? Lucas and who? Who was the other goalkeeper?
Lucas and Bailey. Yeah.
I never heard much about Bailey. I heard about Leslie.
Yeah, man. Bailey kept in this 64. He was just a gigantic man in the goal, man. It was so difficult to pass him. And then, yes, he was a shot put thrower at Champs. So he was a big guy in the goal.
Yeah.
And we also had Boniface. He was a goalkeeper, I think, the year before. But he was playing centre half back at this time.
Okay. So when did Leslie came in? Leslie. When did Leslie?
Leslie and all of us, we played coach together. He came in 65.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucas came in 65.
He could make the 64 team?
I don't know that he had learned totally how to deal with defenders in the box.
Okay.
During that particular time, and then Bailey was in sixth form. You know, I was an older guy, and he wasn't making any mistakes.
Whoa.
Yeah, man, he did tremendous. You know, I think he even scored a penalty. I think he's the first goalkeeper I've seen who took penalty in and score them.
Yeah, that's
because we practice all these things.
That's what Neville was saying. Him score penalties.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yes.
I'd love to see those footage, man. But as what Neville said, all of those get deleted.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know what happened. Lindy De La Pena had some situation to do with the missing of some of those teams. Okay. Because I thought it kind of outshadowed him, you know. Because when he came, he was coming from playing in England and all of this stuff, you know. A very dangerous kick off the ball, whether it be a dead ball or coming. And, you know, yeah. But he was working as coach, sports commentator. And somehow, you know, there's something that went awry, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. But I would tell you one thing. When we used to play Colts, there was a section of KC and other people at other schools in Georgia and all around who, when Manning Cup was being played up at Savannah Park, they wouldn't go to the Manning Cup. They would come and watch Neville and myself and Skill Cole and all of those other people. Yes, a special man named Dilo. He come and then the next day he demonstrate like Lenny. He demonstrate like Lenny Ward.
Yeah.
what he saw the coach team playing, because the Manning Cup team, a question was, could the Manning Cup team beat the coach team? And eventually they got lined up and it was a 3-1 from the coach team.
The Colts team beat the Manning Cup team?
Yeah, man. 3-1. Yeah. It wasn't publicized, but you know.
Yeah. I figured that. Because you know, I heard you guys have so many players that some people were so even good that they still never ever make the team because some people never come out. You know, some players some guys who can play say, you know, them can't bother go train because the team was already good, you know?
Yeah, but you see the team consists of, we had about 16 players. And you know, the reserve players and so on. You had man like Terry Cook, Billy Perkins, Ray Black, the musician. Yes. Billy Perkins, yes, he had transferred to KC too.
Okay, and Ray Black too.
And the musician Ray Black. I mean, those guys could make any other team, and they have proven it because them play too. Yeah. You know, George Thompson was one of those coaches who would know when to, you know, rotate them and bring them in and so on.
Yeah.
Denny Campbell, you know, little brown one play outside left, and Terry Cook, Alvaranga, Joey Alvaranga, man, yes, he was tremendous too.
Who was the hardest
So when you're picking the KC team and the team,
who was the hardest kicker?
Hard kicking was a thing that a lot of people used to do, like probably Jumpy was a man who could kick with both foot. Then you have another one, Baldwin Fisher. Them kick the ball from all down at the goal post to the next goal post. I'm telling you, and it's 120. 120 meters.
At the time, yeah. 120 meters at the time, yeah.
But Neville Oxford, I think, as a outside right and he was into his top flight, was an exceptional footballer. It was proven later on when he started playing for Jamaica and go play with the great Pele.
Yeah, I saw those pictures flashing through on the screen.
Yes,
and he was playing. He was a goal machine for Cavaliers too.
Yes. He's the only one where he had Art and Asher Welsh and Neville Oxford. Wow, the defender's supposed to worry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you understand?
Asher Welch, the brother of Ry Welch, them say kick harder than, and I thought Ry Welch was a hard kicker, and somebody else said, no, you need to say Asher.
Asher and Art, yes. Yeah, man. What we used to call the Welsh, the smaller brother.
Yeah.
Avianca. Right, Welsh, yes. Right, Welsh, yes.
Avianca.
Yeah, man. You had all of those players, including Skill Cole and Les Brown, Pierce, them, Lloyd Mac, all of those players are Jamaican
top players. Yeah, man, I know that. That I know because when you guys were dominant, I was still a baby. Just start go maybe about infant school at the time. But watching the purple and white play in the 70s, and then hearing the stories of the 64 team and the 65 team, listening to you now is like it's like seeing Pele the first time. The second time when Pele came to Jamaica and got knocked down by Billy Perkins. So listening to your story now is like seeing Pele, and was so excited before him get it was to be removed. So,
yes.
I'm excited inside, just listening and visualizing at the same time, because if you guys had people coming to watch you guys are training and not go watch the Manning Cup team play at Sabina Park, that means you're supposed to be exceptionally well.
I tell you, man, the training sessions in the evening at Melbourne, training session in the evening was a crowd.
Yeah.
And they had to be under control. Sometimes they are looking. You don't know if it's a George's man, there is a Calabar man, there is Uda man. I look to see some player where we are make out.
But that still wouldn't stop. But how you guys felt seeing all that crowd? What feeling was going through you guys at the time? Overjoy or want to feel like like professionals? What was the feeling?
We felt like we were trying to emulate the professional system because listen, can you imagine, when we were practicing, same day we are practicing, the same day Manning is practicing.
Yeah.
And if we are at Melbourne, everybody come to Melbourne to watch. Everybody come to watch Neville Oxford, Mickey Byrne, and Steel Cole, so on and so forth. Nobody was into this Manning thing.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of students at KC who didn't go to the Manning Cup because sometimes you have a Manning Cup match playing at the same time with a Coles match. So you have everybody going to the Coles match and nobody now go up a Savannah or stadium. Yeah, he had a good following, and it must be because of the bar.
And then the same crowd follow you guys back when you start playing Manning Cup as well.
Oh yes, they were there.
All right.
Can't remember one D Low. Dennis Low, man. Yes.
Traveling to the country to play like Veer. Was Veer which other country school you guys played?
Cornwall.
We played Monroe, and we played Cornwall.
Yeah.
We played against quite a few of them, but I mean, in the competition, we played Monroe in Oliver Shield, and then we went.
How much you beat them in Oliver Shield?
I think it was Oliver Shield. It was like a woman away, and we must 5-1 and 2-1. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you give them 2-1 we at Monroe.
2-1 at Monroe.
And 5-1 at
the stadium.
Oh.
Stadium. Them just dropped them on, man. Them couldn't with the crowd that was there. And I will always give thanks to George Thompson for training, because he used to listen physical fitness, because a lot of the guys used to do track.
Yeah.
And when you talk about going and running on the sun and going swimming at the sea and and weightlifting.
Yes.
Weightlifting. So when we are playing as a team against another team, it was like a powerhouse.
Yeah.
A play against,
You know, one of the things I remember in the 70s when I was being coached at the National Stadium, they had an all-secondary school squad, and I was a member of the squad, coached by Keith Latimore at the time. And there was
Latimore,
there was a weights trainer inside the arena named Mr. Dimitri. Yeah, Dimitri. There you go. And I remember he used to say to us, the footballers at Jamaica, athletic like the British, but play like the Brazilian. Yeah, but nowadays we're not seeing that. I don't know if you have seen any games, over the last couple of years, but the football in Jamaica now, in terms of schoolboy football and the national level, it deteriorates.
Yes, I at that level now, when you deteriorate at that level, it means that you won't get as many professionals as you would like. Even though we have a few people who are playing out there now in England and so on, they are Jamaicans who live in England, are Jamaicans, so on, because the whole thing has started to change. But since we went into the World Cup, because we played World Cup with Neville, right? No, man, we played. No, we were back in the 60s, man. We played.
The Brazil World Cup team, the team.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we played with against other countries, and you had Haiti that had good footballers. Trinidad. Trinidad was very good with that, El Salvador, so on and so forth. Those teams. And all of them, those countries heard about Neville Oxford and Skill Cole. So sometimes they would come and ask, who is Neville Oxford? Neville Oxford is. And you show them the wrong person to it,
Yes.
Yes.
Give them a decoy. So
yes, you have to, because 90 minutes time you will clash with them.
Yeah.
It was a tremendous thing, especially that we coming from playing with I know people who can kick a tennis ball with them instep, and it's on the ground and the asphalt.
Travel same way, yeah.
And a tennis ball is there. Now, to control a tennis ball, there's only few people. You have to be concentrating, and looking at the ball.
And
that is, yes, and that's the ball that we you know,
You're right. Those are
learn
some of
and
the
come up
techniques.
with.
Yeah, those are some
Yeah,
techniques
yeah.
that, you know,
Yeah, man.
for see if you can control a tennis ball.
Yes.
You're right,
Yes,
you're right.
yes,
I juggle
yes.
a tennis ball, cause you know as you drop now you instep it gone.
Yes,
So you
yes.
have to cushion it, you know, cushion it so it just keep going up.
And really know how to play C-way lash. So you know, keeping up ball. That was one of George Thompson main thing, you know, juggling
Yeah.
and ball control, you know.
Yeah, that like ABC, you know.
Yes. It was a tremendous era for us because it was right into that time that they started playing the league in America again. And a lot of Jamaican, you know, including myself and Neville, you know, went over there and went from, you know, team to team and played over there just when they started back.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, because I see a picture with Neville and Pele. That must be one of them. Not American.
Can you imagine those two men on one side on the same team?
Yeah.
Neville and Pele on the same team.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have a belly before the game starts. Yeah. Yeah, man.
No.
I mean, and you can imagine, just imagine it. Yeah, go ahead.
You guys say you play against Cornwall. Ali McNabb used to go Cornwall, right? You guys ever play against him? You ever play against Ali?
Yeah, man. Ali is a good friend of mine, man. I am going to say that it's one of the guys who can put a ball in the goal with ease.
From any position.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys mark him down? You ever mark him? You guys, you're like your defender, you tell them mark him down?
Strategy. Yes, you see, if he likes to dribble. But the best thing is if he can get the ball through the defense and he is very fast.
Yeah, that's
so he run on and he's a kicker.
So if you give him space,
yes.
He's deadly.
Yes, if you allow him to get the ball, it create problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know him used to go Cornwall, so I wanted to know if you guys played against him when you guys.
Yeah, man. Ali, he went away and played for St. Louis, you know. Yeah, man, and them never see nobody kick a ball at so much speed. Naturally, they didn't need Neville because Neville was already gone to New York, you know. And nobody's going to leave Pele to go somewhere.
New York Cosmos at the time, right?
Yes, the Cosmos.
Yeah, well. Well, you know, one of the thing I always hear about with Coach George T. say he was a disciplinarian as well.
Yes.
You know.
Because, listen, that man used to captain Jamaica. Yeah, I understand. And there was a time when captaincy didn't come by exactly how you play in the football. Captaincy came underneath some disciplinary actions and so on. And he played left back for Jamaica. And he was a short man. And centre half. Looked like Frank Brown and George Thompson and those men who play them kind of a position there, left half back.
A shot man.
And left back, yes, but them had to be very good. They had to be very good. Yeah, man.
Somebody tell me, say, yeah, man, George T was a disciplinarian, you know, because he make sure same players them have to be an example on and off the field, you know.
Yes.
But you can't play football if you're not disciplined. It's not possible.
What that?
Flavius,
you say you can't play football and win if you're not disciplined.
No, you won't win flavor. You won't win. You won't win. You have to be disciplined and you have to be metaphysically fit, Yeah. Because sometimes when you sit down, we used to go through some drawing board things, and zip zap with pencil and chalk.
Yeah.
So we had to understand what was going on, Like even Neville and myself, we played on the sort of right side. And there's a lot of moves that is made crisscross and so on. That when we reach a stadium, a lot of people never understand. We must go so go on, we must go so, but them don't understand that them moving out of position,
And
take you away.
Yeah, pull people out of the space so that they can create space for your next player.
Yes.
Was there ever a game that you guys played and you guys never perform up to par, and then the next match you take it out on the other team?
I don't remember. I remember that a lot of games that we played. We played pretty good. And the score was always there to say what happened. But you have to make sure that George Thompson is comfortable with what you do, like indiscipline, bad behavior out on the field, unnecessary tackle, and I let somebody, because when you go out there, them guys, you have some guys out there running them out, left, right, and center. And that is supposed to get you off balance,
Yeah.
But, we were able to deal with it, because I'm telling you, when it comes on to like Friday evening time after training, because we train on Saturday and so on,
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Saturday, there couldn't be a day without football, But as I say, it's one of the best experience that, I've gone through, And I literally come up with like Skill Cole and Winston Earl, because we used to live right around here at Sabina Park.
So
here,
you play Division 1 too? Who did you play Division 1
for? I first played with Railway.
That was
Patrick Blair. Yes, and Patrick Blair. And we had one, the Division 1. And I don't remember where we went and played one of them foreign country. And you get a plane ride.
Yeah.
you used to get a plane ride when you make all Manning too.
Yeah.
To go Montego Bay and them. So my first plane ride comes by way of the football. Yeah.
Was an experience.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And you can imagine, when I am playing against someone like Patrick Beer, Frank Brown.
Yeah.
These are idols, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you grow up to be playing against them. And not only at the stadium, but then again Sunday when we gather over Rectory. And then remember what you're doing them Saturday. Let me kill you.
Yes, Charges there. I remember that time Charges used to have like maybe about 4 or 5 fields at the bottom of the...
Yes. Well, and I have experienced every one of them.
Yeah, the entrance, you come in.
Winchester Park. I go up to Emmett
Park, yeah.
And then you have a whole Palico side, green ground. So... But that was a tremendous time for the Jamaican football, because it was a time when most of us, we started getting scholarship from our school, and we also started to get offers to play professional. And it was due to those players who went because they did pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
Tasha Welsh, a lot of those players from up at Cavaliers. You know, you have some Santos people and all along. And Ali McNabb, you know, he was one of them that I think that between him and Neville, I don't know who was who. I know he's very fast on the ball, but in terms of kicking, you know, one is more. Which one is more powerful?
That one I can't answer.
You can't answer that one
because I've seen both of them, but I'd more go with Ali because I know him kick hard.
Yes,
I see the first time I saw Ali. It was a Cavaliers match over Stadium West, and they must have beat that team about 8-0. And Ali scored about 4 out of the 8.
Yeah.
And there was one shot that he took on a volley, and the goalkeeper didn't even make an attempt at fight. Then after that, I remember he had left Cavaliers, and I saw him after that at Boys Town. And that was when I see the best of Ali McNabb when he was at Boys Town. I don't know if it, you know, by just seeing him at that time at Boys Town, you know, it was totally different than when he was at Cavaliers.
Yeah, because he was now playing with more matured player and Boys Town.
Yeah, you know,
and he did pretty well at St. Louis, you know, in scoring goal. You know.
Okay. But no, you know, for Neville, I've seen Neville while in minor league training, you know, for the that was about 77, 78 before he retired from playing for Cavaliers.
Well, I tell you what, he was always considered to be a top echelon player, you know? Yeah, he's a top-notch footballer with very good control. And the fact that he could have, it looked like him kick with both foot and him head, chest and belly, no hand. Yeah. But, yeah, he's one of the schoolboys, them that make the national team. Because one time when you were a schoolboy, you know, if the national team call you and they're going on a tour, you can imagine how people like Laggy, them going to mash up your foot and do all kind of things so that you don't get to go on that plane.
That's one of them called Digger Laggy.
Digger was the big one.
Yeah, okay.
And Carl. Yeah, that was Carl.
Okay.
And the next Laggy. And every one of the Laggy, them stay that period up to the little one who used to play for Santo. David. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So Neville was to be careful.
Yes. And the tremendous speed with them on they have, you know. And ball control. Listen, and I will talk forever about one of the better footballers on our team. Was the outside left.
Yeah.
Noel Miller.
Yes, him used to the tracks though, him the tracks?
No, football, cricket. Cricket was his other thing, yes. Yes, right now he is a fire chief in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
A whole heap of work.
Yes,
this time, a whole heap of work at this time.
Yeah, well, them want him to retire, but he has been so good with his job and diligent, you know. He's working from home now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Back then, how many of you guys used to make All Manning and then make the Jamaica Juvenile? How many KC players?
Well, and the All Manning team, one time them come with a team, you know, that 10 man, 10 player, and probably one as a reserve.
Yeah.
Right? But we always had like a full house, like about 15 players we always have. But I don't know. All Manning, I play All Manning on all schools. through the 2 years them that I play.
Yeah.
And I remember I got my plane ride from down out Kingston to go play down a country there.
Yeah.
The time is a Cessna. But we traveled, and we got the KCOBA boys supported us tremendously, and we were able to really enjoy what we were doing. I think that was a part of it. And then one of the other things is that if you're doing good in school, you're going to be a champion footballer.
Yeah.
If you play,
Did you have the
whatever.
Did you have the pleasure of meeting SW? Isaac Henry?
Isaac Henry, yes, man. Isaac Henry used to teach my brother.
Okay.
My other brother, my bigger brother, when he was going to school, Long John. And Isaac Henry, boy, I'm telling you, I was happy when he went to Bumper.
Oh my God. Hey, Flavius, hearing him saying that, just imagine how we felt when I went to Stats. Oh my gosh. What? It's like some people when them Zach, them start sweat before them reach him,
Yes, man.
Oh my gosh. But I was told by him, so don't be afraid of him, because he never like when you was afraid of him. You understand me? I'm like when you talk up to him, when he asks questions. So I kind of lose that fear in him. Yeah. But hearing you say that.
He used to, my brother, my elder brother, he used to know Vernon from that time.
Yeah.
And, he used to say that I'm watching you, I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Anyway, go and get me a quarter dozen bananas, ripe ones, down there. You have to go down go buy until the lady will sell the banana. Then so make sure you don't give me no spicy one, soft banana.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
hey, that's Isaac.
Yeah, man, Isaac, man.
Oh boy.
Yes.
One of a kind.
One of a kind. One of a kind, man. Yeah.
Oh my
you have one more that came to KC there, what them call the one everywhere, Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cowboy name.
What's a gun singer, man?
Yes, so a gun singer. He come from some small island, man. I think. Jonathan Creek. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What you guys call him? Wyatt Earp?
We have one named Wyatt Earp.
Fearless man.
He just come and him just pull out him gun and say, I got you.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine.
Yes,
but I know school I played a little bit of schoolboy football as stats, and for the little that I had, even though our team wasn't as dynamic as you guys, I had fun. I enjoyed it, I had fun, and that was, the beauty of it, having fun and playing the game at the same time. It was really good. But
the strategy that George Thompson had was that he had some KCOBA boys that came down to the school, and all of them had their cars and things. We could always drive out to the beach, go run on the sand, and so on and so forth. So, that is the type of support. So all we had to do was to play good football,
Yeah. So
I remember when we were playing, as I said, one of us came to my house early in the morning. She said, coming from the where the Brazilian are trained.
Yeah.
As them when kill with ball. And I don't know, it looked like it didn't work out that way, but you know, I'm telling you, man, the man was nervous. Man was nervous. Anyway, yes. So, all right, so hold on a minute there.
Yeah, man. So you got the full spiel from Mickey, man. Neville here.
Yeah. Me know, cause you know, listening to
man,
it is like me close behind and visualize it, you know, cause I've seen you in my young days.
Yeah, man.
So me understand how you play. Yeah, me understand.
Yeah, man. It's a history lesson. There's a lot of things to be said. A lot. And in fact, let me just give one other thing, which I think helped the team. There was a storm brewing in 1964, you know. You know, when you hear storm, it was actually near coming to Port Royal, you know.
Okay.
Everything was flooded, you know. And you know, you had 18 man down North Street. There was George T.
Yeah.
Playing in the water. That is commitment, man.
Yeah. And storm
love for the game. You storm it, everybody button up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that is when we know already, you know. Because, man, even parents never want you to leave your home and say, no, you have to be there because you're part of that team. That's another thing I never forget.
Okay.
You see, you show love for the game, commitment, and purpose. This is what it brings, you know. Because if that is done, everything closed down.
Yeah, man.
Everything closed. It's a different time, I guess.
Yeah, it's the time for true, because no, you wouldn't find that. Man, gone.
No, man, everybody, you know, it's different. It's different. And remember, nowadays the kids them they want to run 2 laps because they want 3 boots and 2 this, you know.
But Neville, tell me a little bit about your playing days in New York.
Well, as I say, I played with the New York Generals, and then they became the Cosmos.
Yeah.
We had quite a few. In fact, one of my dear friends, Cesar Menotti, he was a coach for the Argentine team when Argentina was 76.
76, yeah.
Yeah, you see that Menotti, man.
No, 78.
He was a big coach. Yeah. So, you know, it was... Yeah, man. It was one of those, and then we played and then we played. Yeah, and then we played. There's another guy named Co-Prince. He was captain for Netherlands.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And then we had Alas. He played. We were back for Argentina.
Okay.
And then the general became the Cosmos, and then Pele. That's when Pele came in.
Pele came in, yeah.
Yeah. So you know, it was an excellent experience. What I really enjoyed at that period is that you see the professionals. You can first of all the pros twice a day training. You know?
Yeah. Morning and evening.
And you do, man, and then you do repetition. The man tell you half an hour you just a crossing over the corner. You know. So most have memory, you know. So automatically, sometimes you do something in a game, you must remember it and do it. Sometimes people don't understand about repetition.
Yeah.
And then when I left, I went to England and I did a little BSc in computer science. And then I came back to Jamaica in I 70s. I played with Cavaliers who won us, you know, in those times.
Yeah.
I know, but I had I can say I had a good turn, and then a lot of people don't know. I was the first person who got a contract to go play in Brazil.
Yeah.
But the old lady said, "Must go take the A level." And I remember distinctly, the attaché Pena was there, the Brazil High Commission. So at that time, Brazil have a million forward and linkman. So they must have been seeing something. And then after me, skill got a award and skill went, you know.
Skill went, yeah.
Yeah, but that is all. We're playing pretty decent football, if I may say. And then my strength was at schoolboy level. I played for Jamaica at schoolboy level. Made the transition. Because in 65, Cavaliers won as well. I played on that winning team.
You were on that Cavaliers team? Okay.
Yeah, man, 65. When I beat
Duncan recruited you early then?
Yeah, man. Duncan's a good ball.
From the time, so I guess it's from when you guys beat them, the 4-love.
yeah, man, right.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. Yeah, man, I played. So that year, and then we went on a tour to Bermuda. That's the first Cavaliers tour of 66. So I went with that myself, Morty Scott, the Pierce brothers, the Welsh twins.
Bernard was there too?
Earl Bernard, yeah, man.
Yeah.
You remember, yeah, man, and this guy who passed on.
What about Wesley
Fordy. Was Fordy on that team? I'm not sure if he was there, but he played after that, yeah, man.
Okay.
And then there's a guy who was Warwick Lynn.
Yeah.
He passed on, unfortunately. Yeah, man. And then, as I say, I progressed. And then I came back, even in my later years. The last international I played for Jamaica, 81.
81.
Yeah, the old star. I don't know why them call me out.
That was when Duncan and Jackie Bell coaching the team, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. I don't know why them bring me out back, but
it was
my best.
It was a mixture of good players, though, because it was Santos and
what Duncan always said, bring experience. Even the last 10, 15 minutes, you can change the game.
Yeah, man, that's true.
So, yeah, man. So in a nutshell, that is me, simple me.
Yeah. Well, as me said to Flavius, I know a little bit about Neville.
Yeah, man.
And him say, you ever seen play it? And I say, yeah, I used to play for Cavaliers. I was just a little kid, 17. I watch him play them time there.
Yeah. Flavius wasn't too bad alcohol himself,
him get a little Europa Cup run with KC.
Yeah, I played in that match. I have that picture.
That was great delight,
That was great delight.
I have that picture, Flavius. I must say,
I'm seeing it here. I have the picture. It's on the screen here. It's going on live.
I was watching them while in school, and then in the 80s, I got a chance to play with the legends.
Okay, that's good.
And it was lovely playing with the legends, man. I tell you, it was wonderful.
I'm glad for you.
Yeah, man, ball is simple.
Everything was so easy.
Yeah, I get to the part earlier and give it. That is the thing about them. So football is the players that make it hard,
Yeah.
It's a simple game.
Of course.
What you think about the game now? What you think about the game now and the progression?
You mean worldwide or in Jamaica?
Jamaica. I'm more concerned about
Jamaica.
Both. I want to hear Jamaica because I remember the other day Neville went to the national to the JFF and tell them say want to be a part of
well, I've been
around and give them advice.
In fact, okay, it really is a part. In fact, I'm appointed president of the Past Players Association. Because what happened, a lot of former players run into sad, hard times. So we was really trying to resuscitate that because I had started it from the 80s,
Okay.
Where we had past players with experience and professional things who could help it. But the GFF wasn't sort of cooperative at that time. But they're trying again. But back to the football. Right now we have a lot of good individual players, good players who can hold Leon Bailey. This fella here I saw from Nicholas. He plays in Belgium now.
Okay, yeah, I heard about him.
Yeah, good striker. But it's to get them collectively to play together. That is our problem. I think that is a problem what Tafa has. Because, it's all international coaches have that problem. But to bring them together and get them as a cohesive unit, that is where our main The problem is getting them to play as a team because they're all over the world.
Yeah.
And then the local aspect of it. But that is really how you prove a good coach, I think, because you're not going to get them for more than 2 weeks together and 3 and fuse them together and play. But I think, realistically, we have a chance to qualify for the next World Cup, but we have to have that the will to want to play for your country, not just the money and where you are.
Absolutely.
That has been lacking for the last couple of years. The people say, boy, I know go there, my club will pay me salary. So that, I think, if we can get that cohesive unit together, we can go places. Because we have the natural ability.
Yeah, man, we do.
For the teamwork. Yeah. We always have it.
We do.
But my opinion, Simon, is that before we think about World Cup, we need to develop the football in Jamaica.
All right.
That is going down the drain.
You come back to basic. We do have, but really and truly,
grandmother came from Jamaica years ago.
But the club, really and truly, but really and truly, the club supposed to have that infrastructure. Because first of all, we do have a professional club layout in Jamaica. Whereby, like, we don't. Because really and truly, it should be like a D&G, a corporate government, a corporate company like a D&G, take a Boys Town, a separate, take a Tivoli, a cement company, take a. This is like a business venture. That's how it is in the world,
That's true.
But Jamaica has always wanted. We have never come out of that semi-professional or amateur, because corporate has never looked at sport. I mean, football as a business. Corporate has never really. It's just recently, through track and field is doing so well. They have gone into it,
Yeah.
Because they say money can be made.
Even so, they're not doing enough still. Even for track and field, they're not doing enough.
Them still not doing it. They're waiting for the finish. They want the finish good. You get a Usain Bolt and a Shelley, and then you jump on the bandwagon. You have to look at it from the base one, go in it from the beginning, because that is how business, sport business is really. But I don't think Jamaica have a background to look at sports, because even go back in my time, look at sports as just playing a little football here, not the business side of things. And it's when I started travel, I really see how sports is major business. It's structured right.
True.
And that is the way we in Jamaica. We still look at it. Look at champs.
Look at that simple thing now. Where in Jamaica you can go, or any in the world, and buy Neville Oxford memorabilia?
No. You see, this is again. We don't look on that, man. We pay lip service to them things. We can't. But other people check it and showing it, and you see, that's just as like our music too. The same way. Other people, I'm going to give you a good example. I was in Europe, and the Scatterlight band from the 60s. They're still playing in Europe,
Yeah.
These are people, and the age group is 19 to 32 are listening to music from the 60s. You know what I'm saying? The ska. So what you say, a market is there. But we do not understand sport and entertainment are two of the major things that could lift our GDP and carry us. But we still pay lip service.
Absolutely. I believe you.
Yeah, man, we still understand. But other people from all over the world come, jump on board and write books about us, them do videos about us, them make movies about us, and take it over, and we wonder what happened. Yeah, even look at the copyright.
We don't say
Look on copyright in music. Then use our music, and some people are so naive, them don't realize them have a copyright in music.
Yeah, that's true.
And people take advantage of it. That's what the thing goes. Yeah.
Why Neville? It's a pleasure. A pleasure having
Yeah,
you
man.
with us.
Yeah, man. Every time. Well,
Look
Flavius, I'm a friend.
forward
Yeah, man.
for seeing you when all of this COVID thing over.
Yeah, man. Yes, yeah. We have, and keep safe,
Yeah,
you know.
Cavaliers for life.
safe.
Yeah, man. All
For
right.
life, man. All right. So, one low.
Never what I was saying.
Yeah.
Never what I was saying before. On your request for the museum, I am here available if you need help.
Yeah, man. For sure. For sure. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And I'm glad. I like what you're doing, Flavius. Yeah, man. Keep it up.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you very
All
much.
right.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, man. One love.
All right, Neville.
Yep.
And to Mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, Mouse. Yeah, man. Mouse. Yeah, man.
Enjoy the rest of the day. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
One love.
I tell you, one love.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Rob.
Yes, Flavius. That was good. Now you heard the players of 1964 and 1965 Kingston College Manning Cup team. Flavius said, as Flavius said, greatest team of all times. I hope you who are listening enjoy yourself as well, or get some understanding out of how Manning Cup football used to be back in the days, and the reason why we have them this morning, right, Flavius? Can't hear Flavius. We're gonna get Flavius and then come back and wrap. Oh, you're here.
I am here, man. I am here.
I was just saying to our listeners, the reason why we have them here this morning. Forget, let them, along with others, get a taste of what Manning Cup back in the days used to be like, and that there were great teams like KC, then Wolmers, and you also have George's, Clarendon College, Tech. You need Cornwall.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get those teams as well, so you can hear different sides, different stories of how the DaCosta Cup and how other Manning Cup teams progressed back in the days, the 60s and the 70s, and even. You said to me one time that there was no team that you can remember in the 80s and the 90s that dominated Manning Cup football. Remember you said that?
Not in this way.
Okay.
But let me just say this. After the 1966 World Cup, the legend, I'll forget his name immediately. But this man, the legend George Best, he wrote in a book, he dealt with a thing that he called flair and imagination. In fact, what he said was that it was hard enough that England won the World Cup in '66 without any men with flair and imagination. Now, this KC team, the statistics, they bear it out that they are the greatest team of all times.
Yeah, you read it this morning.
Yeah, that is what is written down. But what is not written down, but it's experience of the people who actually watch them play. These were men or boys with a lot of flair and imagination. Will go to the stadium in droves, not because of how much goal them can score, but because of the smoothness, the style, the flair and imagination of how they play. It was like say a one player or a two player. This was a team. The team had that flair and imagination. If you want to watch them.
Yeah.
And our football must get back to that if people will go to watch it.
19...
People watch football in Jamaica now just because they are aligned to a team, you know.
Yeah.
Then no way you can show me that any level of football in Jamaica, people go for the football.
In 19...
So what that does is keep the numbers down because the neutrals won't go. Only the supporters of a team will go. The neutrals who just love football will not go because they're not.
That's true.
You know? But go ahead.
In 1977, I don't know if you was in Jamaica, but in 1977,
no.
That the only team I saw with flair that you just mentioned was a team coached by Chongfa named Clarendon College.
Yes.
Yes, and they had what you just said. They had it. 1977. And
1971, Wolmers showed a glimpse of it.
We're going to get them here too as well. We're going to get Wolmers and we're going to get the Clarendon College people them here too as well, so they can elaborate more on it, just like how Neville and Mouse just elaborate and the whole. I mean, hearing them talk, I just close my eyes at one stage and just listen. And just I imagine, just a picture, those walls, the school ground. Even when they come in my mind, Emmett Park, because I used to go over there and just that part of the cathedral church on the other side, that round top, and then you see the George's building, and then when you go over Casey, you see that building at Casey. So I just picture it. And even though they were at the Melbourne ground, it cold steam too as well. You can imagine a set of people who watch a cold steamer practice when the Manning Cup team is playing.
Oh yes,
they have to be exceptionally good.
Yeah, man. Well, my great thing is to be watching those guys and being their fans,
You played with them.
And then years later, I am suiting up, going out, and doing my thing with them.
And
that was very special.
And just imagine, I was just learning football back in the early 70s and seeing Neville Oxford. I never knew nothing about his youthful career until when I met you. And you start telling me about the team at 64 and 65, and you mentioned Neville Oxford. And I said, I know Neville Oxford. And you say, I said, I know him from Cavaliers. That's the only time I know. And for him to say that all of these footage have been destroyed. Yeah,
man.
It's terrible. How can a broadcasting corporation do a thing like that? That should be in the archive library. You can't destroy. You can't destroy them things, man. It's unbelievable, man. Can you hear the man say, "Boy, them destroy that," and even some of Miss Lou footage as well. It's atrocious.
Instead of just buying some more storage,
people should have sued them. You understand me? Sue them.
Of course.
Because you can't do that, man. You can't. These are so. Are you telling me them destroy other works then? Footage or things that these are recorded history of Jamaica.
No, man. Up to recently, man. Them destroy all kind of things.
That's what I'm saying. These are recorded history of Jamaica. You can't enough to destroy them things there. That's for another set of generation for come see it.
Them don't destroy it, Franco.
What them do?
Them have something new to put on, and them don't have enough space, capacity. And so them just right over it.
It destroyed. Can't come back if them right over it, coach.
Then that's what I say.
It can't come back.
But that's like say, to them don't do nothing wrong,
Did you know? Right now, inside of my washroom, me have 2 shoes box, a VHS tapes, a World Cup football games.
Yeah.
Right now. And me make sure said nobody touch those. Me shrink wrap it.
Yeah.
You understand me? Because I know one day I'm going to have to go transfer them either onto a DVD. But these are things you will never see again. Well, even if it's on YouTube, me still don't want the YouTube quality alone. I want the one where me did record. You understand me? Because sometimes them only give you pieces of these things on YouTube. And you remember we keep saying, we don't see nothing for Jamaica football back in the 60s and the 70s on YouTube. YouTube is like a storage bank. It's a cloud file. So if anything you do, you can put on YouTube. Why them never just upload them to YouTube?
No, man. In those days, they never have YouTube.
Well, them could have buy other tapes. You tell me so them never have no money for to buy tapes.
So them say?
I'm mad over it. When me hear the man say them not have them things, are things that we need for see.
Of course.
You understand?
Of course.
I remember nobody had no video camera back then, so that man could have said, yeah, me, so I have it. Anyway.
That's it.
Yeah, time, we have to get out of here, because, this thing is crazy, man. Really crazy. Really. I said I wanted us to play the festival song, but I'm going to bypass it until tomorrow. Want to send big shout out to legend Miss Pam Hall and to all my listeners this morning in the chat room. And those who are not in the chat room, we thank you for taking time out and for listening, to a wonderful conversation this morning with 2 of the greatest players from the 1964 and 65 Kingston College KC Manning Cup team.
I hope you enjoyed it.
So we hope you enjoy it. And until time, in my zone right now, I am indoors, just taking it easy because outside it's crazy. Florida is considered now, especially actually Miami, is considered the epicenter.
The epicenter.
Yeah, so.
In fact, they say South Miami.
You want me to say? So me have to just stand on the yard. Me have to stand on the yard, even if I'm going out on the road. I don't even want to go out there.
Miami.
I don't even want to go out there. Because yesterday the record number Sunday was 15,000 people infected.
Yeah.
Hospital beds are overcrowded. They start thinking of shipping out people to different states. I don't know how that will work, but for you listening, just be careful out there. Wear your mask. And as I'm thinking that everybody in Florida right now infected, but we just don't know. So wear a mask.
Yeah.
If you feel the symptoms, go get yourself checked out. And, try not to pass it on to other people. Because it's not going to just get better like that. Unless you protect yourself. You, Flavius.
Oh, yeah. Well, I am very happy that we had this today. But when it comes to protection and the COVID, like in the new dispensation now, we're looking at discipline. You have to understand that your fate is in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's going to look after you for you. You have to protect yourself and protect your family. So you don't want to take home anything. You want to keep your home very sterile and protect yourself when you go out there. We have to do that. And the more we do that, and the better we do that, then we can beat COVID. I was so for it to go. It's been with us too long. And then we are encouraged to stay right now, looking after ourselves, washing up the hands, wearing up the mask, keeping your distance, very, very critical in these times. So have a good day. And to have a good day, you have to think about the D word.
Yeah.
Always him. And tell him it's paramount that they are disciplined. No matter if they are being ridiculed or, people laugh at, just keep the good thing going.
True. So wherever you are, whatever time zone you're in, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Until tomorrow, take care of yourself.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know what set me if it could flee. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Surely I clean her eyes. I said, yeah. I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I will. Show the eye a clean berries. I say, been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a master guess who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you off me way to the core. Sayonara, the hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.